standing up so they don't wipe us. Make sure you put the black circles off to the edge of the map. Do not put the oil in the middle of the map. Unlike on heroic difficulty, the oil does not make your bike slip, but it still does get in the way. So I just accidentally taunted off that druid. So you still want to make sure you're putting that oil off to the edge of the map. My computer just froze like 25 seconds. Oh, okay, it's good. It's fine. Spew oil again. Purple circles, you want them on the edge of the map, not in the middle of the map. Why what? Oh. Right now we're trying to kill the bike so that we can break the boss's shield. The boss starts with 6 stacks as a protective plating. This protective plating stacks actually keeps the boss from taking, well, there's no damage reduction on the boss, but after you break the shield, he takes 100% increased damage. So you want to kill the bikers and crash the bikers into the boss before you try to do any real damage to the boss. That way, during his phase, during the mechanical breakdown phase, you can deal as much damage as possible. So for the next 41 seconds, the boss is taking 100% increased damage, and these pit mechanics are going to come and try to repair him. All you have to do to the pit mechanics is just interrupt them. You don't have to kill them, just interrupt them. You can use CCs, interrupts, traps. We won't need any traps during this boss fight, so you can use your hunter's ice trap or any kind of knockbacks. Anything is fine, just as long as you're interrupting those pit mechanics while dealing as much damage to the boss as possible. You can also use, like, druids have this thing that sucks in creatures over and over. You can also use that to interrupt the repair, as long as you have somebody else pulling them away. Like a Ring of Peace can knock them back, and then the druid's ring can just keep pulling them into the Ring of Peace. Pull the boss. I saw a druid and monk do that the other day. It worked very well. Spew oil. Again, the spew oil goes off to the edge of the map. On heroic difficulty, there will be fire raining down. You use the fire to clear the oil. So after putting the oil on the edge of the map, you'll use the fire to clear it. On heroic difficulty. On normal difficulty, you just want to put the oil off to the side so it's not in the party's way. We need 4 more motorcycles, which means our motorcycles are still our priority target. You still target the motorcycles, kill the bikers, and then crash the motorcycles into Vexi and the Geargrinders. Spew oil. Oil on the edge of the map. Thank you, a happy couple. But our guy is, he's like a little bit overgeared for the normal raid. %3 left on the boss. Spew oil. Again, you want to make sure the oil is off on the edge of the map. Also be careful not to stand in the lines of the motorcycles. The motorcycles will run you over. Now we just have to kill Vexi. Where's she anyway? Oh, there she is.
Nice work.
That's weird. That was a quest that flew past. I don't think I've ever seen this trinket before. Geargrinders spare keys. Oh, there's a quest over here.
Great. And the Galagio is sealed tight.
Liberation of Undermine, splitting parts. Defeat Mugsy heads of security within Liberation of Undermine on normal difficulty.